Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about how health insurance plans are taxed. So taxation as it relates to health insurance plans and so forth. The approach to taxation depends a bit on what kind of plan you have in terms of whether this is whether you are buying an individual plan, whether you are a self-employed individual buying a plan, or whether you are getting a health insurance plan through your employer. So first, let's talk about this if you are purchasing an individual health insurance plan. So if we're looking at an individual health insurance plan that is paid by somebody who is not self-employed, so we're not talking a self-employment situation. So you have an employer, and for whatever reason, you're buying an individual health insurance plan. So in that case, the deduction for individual health insurance premiums is only going to be allowed if it exceeds a specified proportion of adjusted gross income. So they're going to specify the amount you're spending has to exceed a specified proportion of adjusted gross income, or else the deduction is not going to be allowed. Now, if you are a self-employed individual, then you can actually deduct your health insurance premiums. If you are working for an employer and you are receiving health benefits from the employer, then in that case, the health benefits that are provided by the employer are not subject to income tax. So if you think about this, it's kind of interesting that for one reason or another, if you are employed by somebody and they're paying for it, you don't have to worry about income tax. And basically you get it tax-free. If you are self-employed, you can deduct the health insurance premiums kind of above the line before they start calculating out the tax you owe. If you are an individual who is procuring a health insurance premium, but you're not, or paying a health insurance premium, but you're not self-employed, then that deduction only counts if it exceeds certain thresholds. So interestingly, basically what this really kind of boils down to is, for whatever reason, the taxation laws are such that it really makes more sense to basically buy your health insurance through your employer from a tax standpoint. If you're buying it individually, you only get a deduction for health insurance premiums if they are above a certain level, and that's assuming that, again, that you are not self-employed. Because if you're self-employed, you're kind of buying it through your employer. The employer just happens to be you. So it's kind of an interesting quirk in how the taxation works. Okay, hopefully this video has been helpful in addressing some of the issues of how health insurance is taxed and those benefits are taxed. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.